Godhead is light, nescience is darkness. Where there is Godhead, there is no nescience.
I got involved in 1968 when I first joined at 2nd Avenue. My first engagement was stapling booklets, collating Back to Godhead. And I gradually moved up to typing. And somehow or other, after some time, they made me the editor. Here's a magazine dealing with the quintessence of spiritual life, Back to Godhead. When people come in touch with Back to Godhead, then they come in touch with Krishna, they come in touch with the devotees of Krishna, they come in touch with the literature of Krishna consciousness, the culture of Krishna consciousness, the arts of Krishna consciousness. Krishna and everything connected with Krishna, people come in touch with through Back to Godhead. It's meant for the service of the readers. Not material service, but service to the self within the body, the service to the eternal person himself.
I wish that all of our Krishna conscious literatures may be available to men of all languages throughout the world. So whatever assistance you can give in this connection is always appreciated.
Our main goal is to see all of Srila Prabhupada's books translated and printed as quickly as possible for all the languages of Northern Europe, Central Europe, and the former Soviet Union.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Right now we can do about 70 to 100 titles a year, and this, our translation work, resulted in printing of approximately 27 million books in the past 3 years. Everybody who gets in contact with Srila Prabhupada's books benefits so much. I benefited, everybody who translates here benefited, everybody who takes a book and reads benefits. That gives us a lot of inspiration to go on in this lifelong marathon of translating and producing his literature.
When the class is really nectar, you will lift up every word. But prasadam was so tasty, there was a lot of ghee and curd. Yeah, you go back out on Sankirtana for one more marathon. You go back out on Sankirtana. Some peace of mind. But when Maya tries to lure you, it will be so hard to find. Down the road a little farther, now you find you're really thirsty. So you pray a little harder, hoping you will get some mercy. Yeah, you go back out on Sankirtana for one more marathon. You go back out on Sankirtana.
If you just go and try to ask everybody, if you don't, like, on material platform choose people, but sometimes if you stop even old people, you got amazed how they give you big donation and they get books.
I feel very grateful to being allowed to take part in this wonderful mission, because I understand it is not by my qualities or by my way of speaking or smiling to that person that this man now took these books. But I can see that something from within told him that this is good for you and you should actually accept this and you should take it.
Being a book distributor is a great challenge because you don't really know what is going to happen the next day. Although you know that every day you're going to have same experience, it seems to be really new.
I used to wonder why I was very sad and my two sons were very happy. And so I started reading Prabhupada's books, and my two sons began preaching to me and convinced me to become a devotee of Krishna. So I'm very glad to have two sons who are devotees of Krishna.
Estaba echando gasolina cuando una señorita rubiecita.
I was parked in a gas station in Peru and was putting gas in my car when a lady came up to me dressed like an Indian. She was very happy and enthusiastic. She said, "This is a book by my spiritual master. Please read this book." I brought the book home and read it. Immediately after reading the book, I told Lalita, "This is knowledge. This is the knowledge we were looking for."
I was very young then, only 4 years old. But my parents got convinced by that book. It changed their hearts, and that moved me.
The next day, we went looking for more books. We went to the same gas station. The same lady was there distributing books. We ran up to her and asked her, "Do you have any other books? What other books do you have?"
When we approached the financial director again, he refused to meet us. We went back to the general director to tell him about the situation. All of a sudden, this very peaceful, gentle person stood up from his chair in a very determined way and said, "Let's go." This leader was exceptionally special. He told us that he is convinced that the production of the enterprise is directly connected with people reading these books, and that's why he was so persistent in helping us. Now I have grand